Hey guys, just wanted to show you how I make Weight Watcher chicken meatballs. This is just something I kind of devised on my own, minimizing points, but I'm using the Pampered Chef's newest piece of cookware, the stainless non-stick, and this is really a magnificent pan because you're going to get stainless steel cooking results, but you have a non-stick finish, just enough stainless shines through for it to do its job, so I'm not putting any oil. And I just wanted to tell you what I put in the meatballs. Like I said, this is not anyone's recipe, just something I've concocted. I used a package of Perdue fresh ground chicken, and this is 4 points per serving, and there are 4 servings in this package, so it's 16 points total. I know you can use a different fat-free chicken, but I like a little bit of fat in the meat. So I have a package of that, and then I used a 1/4 cup of canned pumpkin because I recently learned that canned pumpkin can actually take the place of breading. I added 1 egg, which is 0 points, and I added a package of frozen chopped spinach, obviously thawed and drained. And if you want a quick way of defrosting that, just open up the package a bit, stick it in the microwave on a paper plate for about 4 minutes, and then drain it. I used very fond of Pampered Chef's stainless mesh colander set. There are 3 of them, and the glass bowls. Then I used my large scoop to make sure every meatball was the same size. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 meatballs. And the total for the entire recipe is 18 points. So it's like a smidge over 1 point per meatball, which is pretty good. So the pan's been preheating, and I have it on medium-high heat. And I'm just going to put my meatballs down. And what's nice about something like this is you can just pair it with a little bit of marinara sauce, and because it's a protein, it's going to keep us filled up a little bit longer. I am Italian. I know how to make my own sauce, but I have to tell you, I have been bending the rules a little bit in my own home and getting jarred sauce, and the 2 that I am completely in love with is Rayo's, which is also a restaurant in the city, and the other is Victoria's marinara sauce. And people always say, oh, I'd rather have the homemade kind. Well, I'm sure it was made in somebody's home at one point, and then they started a business over it. So I don't care how it wound up in the jar. Anyway, Victoria's and Rayo's are really delicious, and they're very Weight Watcher friendly. So I don't have a drop of oil in this pan, and I'm going to let them brown on all sides. And a little tip on when you know it's time to turn your meat. If you go to turn your meat and it's pulling back, it's stuck to the pan, that's the meat saying, hey, hold on, I'm not ready to turn over yet. So just wait until the meat easily releases, and then you know you can turn it. And that goes for any type of meat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this brown on all sides. It'll probably take 5 or 10 minutes. And then I'm going to dump a cup of, I have Victoria's in my pantry. I'm going to dump a cup of Victoria's. And if you really wanted to add some pasta to it, of course you can. And if you wanted to add spaghetti squash, I need to do a video of my quick cooker, this new love child, which I store in this cabinet. This is going to do spaghetti squash really effectively in about, I hear it's like 6 to 8 minutes in that sucker. And I'm going to show you a new way on how to cut spaghetti squash.